Good morning, everybody. I need to leave this light off because I'm very tired this morning. I did not get any sleep last night. Today, we're gonna have a very short session today. I'm not gonna be on here long because I am very tired. Very tired. Very tired.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, everybody. I'm gonna do the breakdown here in a second. This position that I'm in now, that I'm in drawdown in now, I was in last night. I got in it around, I think, midnight-ish. Yeah, I think I got in around midnight. I'm a little annoyed because I probably would have not got out, but I would have secured here because I'm anticipating US30 to push. I see it maintaining this area here and continuing bullish somehow. Once it started pushing here, I'm like, okay, we should be good for the buys, but to continue up. But this week it might be a little bit choppy this week because we have a holiday. But I am swinging, or should I say, I don't know, I would call it more intradaying this position, because I'm looking for the buys from this area here. Price has really been bouncing here. I'm looking for it to bounce and, you know, push up. So that's why I'm holding the buys there. Entries kind of were good here. We broke this low here, but the buy is still valid above this area here. So that's why I'm holding my positions there. Today, we don't have much of anything happening today in the way of news. Tomorrow there's news at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then on Wednesday, we have unemployment claims at 8:30. Consumer sentiment at 10. So Wednesday there, and then obviously Thursday is Thanksgiving, aka bank holiday, and then Friday we have news at 9:45 on Friday. So you can't hear me? I don't know, the music's not that loud. I don't know. It's not loud on my end. I don't know. So we have news Friday this week, Thursday. No news today. A little news tomorrow, but it's at 2 o'clock. Wednesday, news at 10 and 8:30. Thursday is a holiday, and then Friday. So that's what it's looking like right now. Can you guys hear me now or no? We still having hearing issues? Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Let me see if the YouTube can hear me, so I could keep going here. All right. No one's answering in the chat quick enough, so I'm assuming you guys, yeah, they can hear me. So last night, this is the position, the trade that I took from last night. Now, this was a trade that I took Friday as well. I actually took it after the stream. I took entries here on Friday, and I took profit around here, which was cool, but I really anticipated this to go up. The only reason why I got out of this trade here is because I had already won for the day. I had already caught the sell position on that morning, and I was looking for the buys to come back and to retest these highs. But it was really struggling down here. I was in profit, but price just refused to push. If you look here, we have this push here, we have that, and then rejected, push, and then finally one push, and then it just started playing around after that. So
with it long enough, you
guys, mute yourself in the Zoom, please. Mute. Okay. So it really started playing around. So because it was a Friday, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna play with a Friday. So I just took profit and got out. But the trade was this. You know, it was for price to continue back up. So we're still holding this area here. I don't mind this pullback. That's why I'm not tripping off the drawdown on that, because I've seen this setup before, and I have a feeling it's going to do the same thing that it did before, which was it was playing around and playing around. Now, the last time that I took this setup, my entries were really bad, and that's why I got out of the trade. And then like a day later, it took like a whole day for it to play out. The next day it played out like that afternoon, and US30 just took off. and I was a little annoyed because I'm like, damn, like I could have been in that, but my entries were so bad. My entries were like up here instead of down here. So this time I got better entries on this setup. So I'm hoping that, you know, the trading gods are on my side this time, and I can, you know, at least catch some of this move here. This, from these entries here to this area here, would have been a really it was a nice move. I was up like, I think 11 or 12K, but I held it because, like I said, I thought I have a feeling it's gonna continue up. But also when price was around this area here, I was asleep. When I woke up, it was like right around here. So that's why I'm like, I think we're gonna come back up there. I don't want to panic with a pullback, with a minor pullback, and then, you know, cost myself a nice win. So I'm gonna hold this trade, and let's see if hopefully it plays out today. I really don't want to hold it into tomorrow. I don't. I'm only trading Monday, Tuesday this week. I may not trade Wednesday. I don't know, because of the holiday that we have this week. Markets, they might act right, they might not. You know, you don't really know. But either way, guys, I'm only streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. That's it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. After that, that's it, and then we'll come back next week. Enjoy the holiday, and that'll be that. And I'm not gonna be here anyway. I'm gonna be out of town. So I'll probably be on the charts Friday. Don't know if I'm gonna trade it. I probably won't. But we'll see. But either way, I won't be trading. I won't be streaming. All right. So just a heads up, okay? So I mean, there's not too much in the way of an actual breakdown. I have my fib set up on the 4-hour here. If you see here, I have my fib set up on the 4-hour. The reason why I have it set up on the 4-hour is because, like I said, I'm intradaying this move. I really want to see it push to continue bullish here. Price has been struggling to break this support here, and if we can't break support, then we're most likely going to continue up. We have an area of support down here. We created another area of structure there, and price is also creating higher highs. So based off the structure, support has been maintaining, higher highs have been forming. It's pretty much saying that price should continue bullish. Would have liked to have seen some level of a pullback here, but I don't know if that's going to come anytime soon. Been looking for it, and it hasn't really showed itself. It's really been struggling. So at this point, you kind of have to continue looking for the buy continuation. So that is why I am in this trade. So just gonna let this thing do its thing, and then we'll see what happens. I apologize, guys. I spent the majority of the day napping yesterday, and then I had something to do last night, and then couldn't sleep last night. I think I was up until like 6 in the morning, literally. Like, I get up around 6 every day, and I didn't get sleepy until 6 o'clock this morning. So you can imagine the back of my eyeballs are on fire right now because I'm just tired as hell, all super tired. So I'm gonna do my best to answer as many questions as I can to give you guys the most I can give you guys, and then after that, that'll be my day for today. The positions that I'm already in, that's it. I'm not taking any more. I'm not adding anymore. I'm not closing anything. I'm not opening anymore. I'm just gonna let this baby ride out and see what happens. But either way, I'm going to sleep after this because I am super tired. So whatever happens, I'm either gonna wake up in profit or take profit. I'm gonna wake up stop loss. At this point, I really don't care. As tired as I am. Anyway, let's look at gold real quick. So gold. Did some back testing on gold with a student of mine on Friday. So let me clear this off. Let's see what we got on gold here. All right, so on gold, I was looking at gold last night too. So even though I don't trade it anymore, guys, I still look at it because obviously I have students that trade it, number one, and number two, I still want to keep myself, you know, fresh with that pair. So on gold, we're holding an area of resistance here. We have an area of support down here. I think we're going to go bearish on gold because gold is creating lower highs here. We have 3 daily rejections of this high here. Nice clean candle to the bottom. We have a support and another support. Based off structure here, the sells look really good for price to continue down. This is where gold was last night, and we had a nice drop here for 85 points. So based off high time frame structure, we could continue bearish here. So if you're not already in gold sells, I would wait for a pullback. I would not enter sells at this low here. I would wait for gold to give us something like this, and then look for the continuation. TP 1, 2, 3, you know, wherever you want to take profit at. But gold looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, gold looks pretty good here. The sells played out nicely. This, if I would have taken this last night, this would have been a beautiful, nice little setup, nice little win there for this continuation to come down there. But yeah, I would wait for a pullback and then look for the continuation here. Everything is right now indicating a sell because we have a large imbalance sitting here with a bunch of liquidity. So I would see if price can come down and tap into these areas to see if we can grab something out of that. So that's what we're seeing on gold. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Chill day, chill Monday. Really looking forward to the holiday. I'm more looking forward to my bed after this live, but I'm looking forward to the holiday. I almost did not do the live today because I just so tired, but I'm up now, so let's see what happens. These are my entries here, guys, around this area. So if you're looking to take buys with me, this would be a good time to take some entries. If not, and you're in sells, whatever your situation is, that's that. But this is what I'm in right now. You guys seem to be loving this video. We're at 11K views. I just dropped this video yesterday, guys, so make sure you guys check that out. Took a while, took like a solid month to put it out, but yeah, I'm seeing that it was worth the wait. Apparently it was worth the wait because you guys are really liking it. Haven't gotten around to responding to the comments. As soon as I get some rest, I will respond to all of the comments. But as always, thank you guys for supporting your girl's channel here. So Good morning. Good morning. Where can I find your course link? If you look in the description box, you would see it there. Video is fire. Love the background music. Super relatable to you, inspirational. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys always. Oh my God, I'm so tired. US30 is gonna fly on top of a good week of support. Yeah, I think we're gonna go up. I've seen this setup before, guys. I have seen it before. This setup, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah. When this move right here from Friday did not just melt all the way down, I was like, yeah, this is gonna it's gonna come back up. All of this nonsense here is probably because it was Friday. You know, market slowed down a little bit. You know, just chilling, jumping into the weekend. You know, had a nice big push to the downside here. But from what I'm seeing here, I really think we're gonna continue up here. It might take a little longer than we'd like, than I'd like. So we'll see. We will see. Are you gonna leave the chart running while you sleep? Yeah, if it takes forever to hit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Market is slow today. It's Monday, you know. Wasn't much movement on Sunday, but Monday, you never know, you know. Patience is all, that's all. It's just patience, you know. Make money when you're patient. Slow money is just as good as fast money. Fast money doesn't last. Fast money leaves as quickly as it came in. Slow money lasts longer. You appreciate it more because you had to wait longer to get it. Know what I mean? Is anybody in these buys? Is anybody in US30 buys with me? Just curious. I'm in. Me. Okay, cool. So the chat, the private chat is in the buys with me. Very good, very good. Good stuff. Yes. No, I am. Yes. Very good. Not yet, waiting for more confirmation. I like that answer. That person is really trying to be self-sufficient. I like that. Not yet in buys, waiting for more confirmation. There's no better thing than that. Waiting for your confirmations is everything. It is everything. I love it. 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 Hats off to you. What do I have to do today? And as tired as I am, I always have something to do. Oh, crap. Yes, I need to reschedule this meeting today. That is not happening today. I need to reschedule. Let's do it tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12:30. Right. Good morning. My apologies. I cannot make our 12:30 appointment today. Can we reschedule for same time tomorrow? Alright, I will see if she responds. I had a meeting today at 12:30 and I am not gonna make that. That's not happening today. Sorry guys, I don't have any fun conversations for y'all today. Today is going to be a very boring ass session. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about, any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and chill. I don't mean it to be that way, but come on guys. I come up here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for y'all every day. So I think one day is okay to chill. I hope. Hello, ma'am. Do candles pattern matter in swing trades? Yes, everything matters when you're trading. There's never anything that doesn't matter when you're trading. Doesn't matter what style of trader you are. Everything plays a part. The littlest detail to the biggest detail plays a part in your trading. The sooner that you are able to identify those things and trade them both simultaneously, the better a trader you'll become. You just keep your eyes on the big picture, you don't look at the smaller picture, what are you doing, you know? I've heard people say that, oh, if you're a swing trader, you should only be on the high time frame. You should only be on the weekly and the daily time frames. If you're a scalper, you should only be on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. No, everything matters. Anytime you're trading, any style of trading, everything matters. And you know why everything matters? Because we are all independent traders. We all see the markets differently. Something that might be minuscule to me might be monumental to the next trader. So I can't say, oh, candlestick patterns don't matter on the high time frames. Just trade them on the smaller. But then you have another trader who might only trade off candlestick patterns on the high time frames. And now you have someone telling you, you know what I mean? You have to just find what works for you. But you can't diminish one thing and uplift something else. You know, I can't say, you know, support and resistance is more important than market structure. I can't say supply and demand is more important than the trend. One thing is never more important than the other, because we all see the markets through our own eyes. We all analyze through our own minds. We all see something different. Some of you might see a buy here. Many of you might see a sell. And the funny part is, both of us could be right, depending on your trading style. Because if I'm scalping and I enter for a buy and I close in profit, I won. If I'm scalping and I take a sell and I close, I won. The buyers won and the sellers won because they're scalping. Now, if you're intraday, you're swing trading the position, then now that depends. The only time you're right about a trade is if you won. I don't care if you close with 1 pip. I don't care if you close with 100 pips. If you won the trade, during that time, you were correct about the direction of the market. During this movement here, the market was bearish. During this movement here, the market was bullish. We're not talking about structure here. We're talking about short-term movements in the market. Short-term movement. That's it. So I'm never gonna tell somebody, oh, your trading style sucks. Oh, you trade negative risk to reward. So what are you doing? Oh, you're a swing trader. What's wrong with you? You should be a scalper. You won't hear me say that. I might have said that before when I was less knowledgeable about what I'm doing now. But now that I'm more experienced and I see the markets from so many different points of view, I have many students. I have mentors that I learned from. The more you know, the better you do. So just find out what works for you and stick with that. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Find what works for you and stick with that. But on the flip side of that, however, there are some rules of thumb that you want to stick with, right? Like, for instance, I'm not going to tell you, hey, your trading style sucks, but I will tell you that if you trade a bunch of pairs, depending on your trading style, it might be difficult for you to find some level of consistency. But if that's what you like to do and you've narrowed it down to a certain style that you like and it works for you, then by all means, trade as many pairs as you like. Trade as many pairs as you like. But from what I've seen throughout the industry and a lot of successful traders, you'll notice that they all trade 1, maybe 2 pairs. 1 main pair and then another backup. You'll notice that most successful traders only take 1 or 2 setups a day. You don't see a lot of traders taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades. I've heard people say, oh, scalpers take multiple positions every day, multiple trades every day. No, we don't. No, we don't. I might be in a trade here and I have 3 positions open on the trade. But that's 1 setup, 3 positions. It's the same trade, just multiple positions. But you won't see me looking at the market and taking buy, sell, sell, buy, having all these different trades running for the day. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But that's ridiculous to me. Someone else might trade like that and it works for them. So you just gotta find what works for you. When I was taking multiple trades a day, I wasn't winning a lot. I wasn't winning very much. So guess what? I had to stop. I had to stop because I was blowing money like water. Find the trend, wait for my confirmations, then take my trade. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. Keep it simple. Don't complicate it. Keep it simple. Simple, simple, simple. That's all you need. That's all you need. Hey Charlene, I got goosebumps watching your video yesterday. It motivated me. You can't imagine I ever show my mother. The goosebump was very strong. You motivated me. The vlog of yesterday. I'm very glad you enjoyed it, and I was able to inspire something in you. I'm very glad to hear that. Any mods coming to the lamb? I know you said you might wrap it white. Yeah, okay, so the people that do the modifications, when you contact them like over DM, even over the phone, they don't really get back to you that much. Business must be really good for them because they're like not getting back to their customers. Because I've spoken to 3 different I guess businesses that do modifications on cars, because I'm trying to get the starlights in my on the roof, the sunroof starlight thingies. I looked into getting some downpipes. A lot of people were telling me not to get the downpipes for 2 reasons. Number 1, it makes the car really, really loud and really obnoxious. And I don't want to piss off my neighbors every time I start it up every day. So they said, it's already loud enough, as it is with the stock with the stock engine, it's already very loud. So if I add downpipes, it's just going to be really, really obnoxiously loud, and I don't think I want that. And then on top of that, the dealership told me I can modify it any way I like. However, when I bring the car in for servicing, Lamborghini, so what they do is they hook the car up to a computer, and they do like an entire sweep of the car to like see, everything. And what happens is, if you add all these modifications to the car, when they plug the car in, when they go to do the servicing, Lamborghini will see that and it voids the warranty. It voids the warranty completely. So what people do is, when they add modifications to the car, when they take it in to go get service, they actually take the mods off the car so that when they plug it in, it looks like regular stock. And then when they're done with what they're doing, they put the mods back on. And so I asked the guy, I said, why would anybody want to do that? That's a lot of, it's a lot of work. And on top of that, I said, do you have to pay for that? And they're like, yeah, you legit have to pay them to take it out, get the service done, you pay for the service, and then you got to pay them to put everything back the way it was. And I said, oh no, I'm not doing that. That's not happening. Yeah, no. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. If I was like super duper into cars and I really didn't give a shit and I just blow money like it ain't nothing, maybe, but no, I'm not doing that. So that's a no for me. So that's the reason why. I thought about getting some other rims put on it. I really like the rims that are already there. I thought about getting some different rims on there, but again, my sales guy is like, the rims are Those are like, I don't know, $50,000 rims. I mean, he's like, those rims are nice. You know, the car is beautiful the way it is. You don't really need to do too much to it. He's like, it fits you just fine, you know. Just have fun with it. So, we'll see. We will see. Take it off to put it on, that's mad money. Yeah, I'm telling you. I was like, say what now? They're like, yeah, they get it. Because if you want to leave it on, you can leave it on. They don't have to take it out. But when they plug it in, and Lamborghini sees that you did all this garbage to the car, they're gonna be like, yeah, no, we're not covering you for all that. So if you want to do that, you can, but it's gonna void your warranty. And with cars like that, you definitely want to have some type of warranty on it, because if not, listen. Listen. It's a lot. It's a lot, you know. Just because you are financially well doesn't mean that you should just blow money just because it looks cool. It doesn't look cool, you know. It doesn't. Not to me, it doesn't. I'm not a fan of blowing money just because. So no, I'm not doing all that. Just straight pipe it? I know you don't use KLT, but do you think a lot of brokers will leave MetaTrader? KLT is going to Trade Locker. So, understand, guys, that Trade Locker is, I'm assuming, in competition with MetaTrader now. They're trying to become the next avenue because Medicals is like the big dog on campus. They have everything. Everyone that wants to use, you know, log into their stuff, you gotta use Medicals. As far as I know, they were the only ones. So it's a new day, you know, new companies are coming about, new people are coming up, and there's going to be competition. I don't even think Trade Locker is going to be the only one. I think there's probably going to be another platform opening up to compete, you know, and MetaTrader better step it up, because if they, you know, they're going to lose their customers. So, I think that if they make it difficult for traders to use their platform, traders are going to go to other platforms like Trade Locker or whatever else comes out. So if it's easier for them, yeah, it's a business, guys. That's all that is. It's just a business. You know, it's a business. Good morning. Is anyone else having issues signing into their Hanko account? Yeah, I was having issues this morning as well. It says they're doing some maintenance. Makes sense because it's the holiday times towards the end of the year, so they're probably, you know, doing something to their servers or whatever. So don't worry about it. Just use the chat, use the customer service chat, and you guys will be fine. I'll be back up and running in no time. It's going to take out the equal lows, fam. Well, the boy A1 since day one. Do you have a crystal ball? Because if you do, please tell me. I need to switch brokers now because KLT made only Trade Locker. Osprey, Vital Markets as well. Does someone recommend a broker? Hanko has bad execution time for me. Oh. Yeah, it'll be like that sometime. FTMO is using a different platform called DXTrade. FTMO left them? Are y'all serious? Wow. I did not see that coming. What is going on with Medicals? Medicals, listen. What is going on here? FTMO left. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. FTMO is not available on Medicals? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What? Trying to tell y'all guys, business. It's all business. It's all business. Let me see. Let me see. What? No, it's still there. The TMO's still there. What are you talking about? What y'all talking about? I just tried to open it up on what you call it. FTMO's right there. Still there. Look at the 30-minute candle. What about it? Thoughts on what? Thoughts on what? Huh. Y'all gotta be more y'all gotta tell me a little more in the chat, because I don't know what you're asking me in the Zoom chat. Trade carefully around 1 o'clock. There is a 20-year bond auction. Okay. Hello sis, what are your thoughts on US30? I'm probably looking for shorts, so rewind the video and you will see my breakdown. Athens is charging 15 for a $1 lot. I'm not stupid, haha. They have 0 spread but bigger commission. Okay guys, whenever you see a broker that offers a very low spread, just know that you're not lucky. You're not special. The brokers don't care about you. They're still in business to make money. If you have a broker that offers you 0 spread, just know that you're getting charged on the back end with commission. If you have a broker that charges low commission, just know that you're getting smacked on the spread. Okay? Okay. It's a business, guys. They gotta make their money some kind of way.
Limited 2% cash back on purchases.
Okay? So try to learn the other side of the business, guys, so you guys can be more well informed on what you're doing. Learn about your broker. Don't just go with a broker because they tell you we have a really nice logo or regulated, but they can't tell you what exactly regulated means. They tell you we got this, we got that. They talk garbage about other brokers. Like, do your homework, guys, on the broker business. Okay, guys? Don't fall for the okie doke. Try different brokers. Open up different accounts. See how you like them. How are their spreads? How is their commission structure? How's their execution? How's their latency? How's their customer service? How's their withdrawal time? How's their deposit time? Do they offer different ways to deposit? You know, all kinds of things. Now, all your boxes are not going to be checked off with one broker because you can't please everyone. But what I can tell you is just do your homework and don't have all your eggs in one basket. Okay? Don't have your eggs in one basket. Okay, guys? I have used 4 brokers in 4 years. I've used Hanko for 4 years. I've used Hugo's Way for 1.5 years. I used Trader's Way for 2 years or 3 years. I think I used them for 3 years. And I still have my accounts with them. But they don't take US clients anymore for a while now. What else? Hugo's Way, Trader's Way, Hanko. Oh, and I used Nash Marcus for like, but I don't really count them because I used them for like a month, I think. Their spreads were out of control. So I was like, yeah, no thank you. I would rather, guys, if you ask my opinion, I would rather pay more in commissions than on the spread. The reason why is because on the spread, guys, right? If you're taking a trade and your spread is a lot, like let's say you entered here. Let's say you entered, let's put it here. Let's say you entered there for a buy, but your spread is right there. Let's say your spread is right there. This is where I took my buy, but this is where the spread is covered. So I have to wait until the market hits here for me to start seeing profit. As a scalper, that's difficult. It's very difficult because this move right here in between the spread and my entry, that could be my move right there. But because the spread is so wide, I have to hold my move a lot longer and hope that it continues up to give me the profit I need to get in and out of the market. You know, but if my spread is, you know, right here, now it doesn't take as long for me to get in my move, for me to get into profit. So now I would, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just, it's just because of my trading style. I prefer a broker with a lower spread. That's the only reason why. So it depends on your trading style. If you're a swing trader and the spread is wide, you don't really care because you're holding the move anyway. So who cares? Give me a high spread, low commission. I'm swinging the move anyway. I might have swap fees and all that. Who cares? So all of that depends on your trading style also. So keep that in mind when you guys are you know, are looking for stuff like that. Okay, I will always need a broker with a low spread because I'm a scalper. I don't have time to be in moves and wait 2, 3, 4 points to get into profit. I need it to be right there, executed, boom, right into profit. You know, so look at gold. Oh, gold is dumping. Nice, nice, nice. She's moving. She is moving. Gold always moves at 8:30, guys. Market open. Always moves at 8:30. But I wouldn't be, if I missed out on these entries here, I would not be in this sell. I would not take a sell on gold at this low here. I just wouldn't. Look how big the drawdown would have had, the stop loss would have had to have been. You know what I'm saying? Even if my drawdown was here, I still wouldn't do that. I would wait for a pullback. Some sort of pullback. And it's going to come eventually. It's going to come. But yeah, if you're in these sells on gold, good stuff. Good stuff. Hugo's Way switched to Trade Locker as well. Y'all gotta remember too, right? Be business minded. Even if you guys are not business minded, try to think like a business. If you are, let's see, what can I use as an example? Let's use Walmart. Let's use Target. Two of the same exact stores. Same brand, same everything, right? They sell household items, they sell groceries, family-friendly stores, you know, all that good stuff. They're pretty much the same store, okay? Let's say Walmart opened up first, right here. And then Target came up and Target said, hey, I want to open up a store too. I don't like Walmart. I think we can provide a better service, better products, all that good stuff. So you have brands like Tylenol, Downy, Lysol, Febreze, brands that are sold inside Walmart. And then you have Target that opens up right here, and Target is the same thing, but Target says, hey, Febreze, Tylenol, Lysol, if you come on over to our store and you let us sell your products out of our store to your customers, we'll give you a better cut of the profit. If Walmart is giving you 30% profit margin, we'll give you 50% profit margin. So Lysol and Tylenol and Febreze and they're all gonna say, well, we've been with Walmart for a while. Everything is good, but same store, same everything, but we're getting a better deal over there. It's a business. It's about profits. So hey, maybe I'm gonna take my business on over to Target. So if you have Medicals and you have Trade Locker and you have all the brokers that are using Medicals and you have Trade Locker who's like, hey, we want some of that business. What can we offer those brokers to help to make them come on over to our platform? If Medical says, hey, you brokers, I'm going to charge all of you $100,000 a month to use our platform. We're charging you $100,000 a month. We know you got it. We're making money off of you guys. But then you have Trade Locker that comes over here and Trade Locker says, hey, Medicals is charging you 100 bands a month. Well, guess what? We'll charge you 80. So the broker's looking like, oh, check this out. Our contract is coming due on Medicals. We might get a better deal over here. We'll just jump on over to these guys who are giving us a better offer, and we'll bring all of our clients over with us. Bing, bang, boom. And if you see Hugo's Way, KOT, Vital, all these brokers are all switching over to this platform. Remember what I told you guys, a lot of these brokers are all owned by the same company, by the same umbrella. It's all the same entity. They're all just white labels. So if you see one, most likely you'll see all the others follow suit because they're all ran by the same company. So now everyone's all hopping, jumping ship and coming over here. And now Medicals is like, shit, we're losing people to this company over here. We better start trying to be competitive. But Medicals is probably like, nah, we're the big dogs on campus. We want y'all to be regulated. We want you to be this, want you to be that. You want to act like that? Not a problem. Now we have an entirely different platform. Not a different platform, kind of the same thing. But now we have a different option here that we can go to that's probably giving us a better deal. It's business, guys. It's business. Don't look at the markets and look at everything with a one-track mind. Have a business mindset when you look. What do you think is the reason why things are happening the way they're happening? What do you think is the reason? You think it's just, they just leave everyone on Trade Locker, everyone on. No, guys, it's a business. And it's a business that is very money driven. It's profit driven. How can I make the most profits? Who's going to give me a better deal? How can I keep more of my profit in my pocket instead of paying this guy over here who's hitting me over the head every month, and this guy's giving me another deal that can save me some money? Guess what? When Medicals first started, because people are like, Trade Locker sucks, it's this, it's that, da-da-da-da-da. Everything sucks when you first start. Everything sucks. When you first started trading, you sucked. I sucked. Everything sucks when you first started, but it takes time. You start to work out the kinks. You start to see, okay, this is what we need to do here. We need to fix this. We need to fix that. We need to get over here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And after a while, guess what? It's going to start flowing and being smooth like butter. So you guys got to give things time. When it first starts out, everything's not going to be working like a well-oiled machine. It's going to take a little bit of time. But once it's running smoothly, you should be good. So be patient with things. If your broker has gone over to a new platform, try it out. If you don't like it, cool. Go to somebody else that's still on Medicals. There are tons and tons and tons of brokers out there, guys. Tons. Many of which are still on Medicals if you choose to continue using them. But I need you guys, when you guys come on my live streams, really understand what I talk about on here. I'm not just giving y'all game on the charts. I'm giving y'all game in life, with business, with understanding what's going on around you. You can't be in this trading field and be oblivious to what's going on in your industry. You can't. You have to know what's going on. You know why? Because your money's involved. I have my money with my broker. I would like to know what the hell is going on behind the scenes, because my money is sitting back there. You guys are managing my funds for me. I want to know what's going on with that. You want to know. If you're working at a job and the boss is hooked on cocaine, you'd like to know that, because if this job is going to go left because this boss doesn't know how to put the drugs down, let me know so I can take my services elsewhere. I don't want to be here with all this noise. But you can't walk around and see your boss acting a fool and just walk, well, I still get my paycheck every week. I don't care. Trust me, guys. Trust me when I tell you. I do not bullshit y'all. Y'all come on my lives every day. I give you guys the real. When have y'all come on here not bullshit y'all? Ask my private group. I give them all the game and what's really going on here. You don't have to immerse yourself with all of it, because a lot of it doesn't really concern you. However, just be aware. Just be aware. Just sit back and observe. Sit back and observe. What's the difference between ECN and ECN Plus with Hanko? It's just a different commission structure. One commission is less than the other. If you look at the website, it tells you like what the difference is on the thing. So if you look at it, it will tell you. So I had some people were upset when Traders Way, because I was using Traders Way for a long time, and people were trying to, they had stopped taking US customers. So people were like, oh damn, you know, I'm over here and I can't log in, I can't get access. You know, they stopped taking US customers. So I told people, like, you don't have family that live somewhere else, like you don't have people in Canada, you don't have anybody overseas, nothing like that. Like, learn how to like trick the system, you know, get them to open the account for you. Have your family member in Zimbabwe somewhere, hey, can you open this account for me real quick and do this, boom, 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 boom. They don't take new US clients, but they have existing people are grandfathered in. I have family members of mine who are like, yo, I want to use your broker, but I can't get my own account. Not a problem. Open an account under mine, switch it up, put their name on it, boom. They're good. Now they have an account. Now they can trade just fine. Like, y'all gotta know how to like finesse things to get what you want. I'm a business owner, so I am constantly putting out fires every day. All I do is put fires out every day. So when I encounter a obstacle, I don't just say, oh, roadblock, okay, I can't do this, gotta bang a UE and go back the other way. Nah. No. You find a way around it. You find a way around that issue. And you make it work. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Always. I don't want to hear anything different. Where there's a will, there's a way. Period. What's your favorite strategy? Mine. Who's in profit? Who's in profit on US30? I'm just curious. Okay.
I'm definitely in profit. We looking good.
Awesome. Love it, love it. Just 9:30 hits. We can just get a nice little push here and push us up, get us out of this mess here. That would be nice. I need us to break this high though. I need us to break this wick high. Break this high right there. And then we are off and running. Okay. When I tell y'all my eyeballs are burning, woof. Oh, good.
Hey, Charlene,
Hey.
I got a question. So when will be a good time to trail the stop loss? Because I know lately when we trail our stop loss, sometimes like the system just wicks us out and takes us out the trade early. I don't want that to happen. So when would be the best time to start trailing the stop loss, like doing this buy right now?
Okay. So you have to do that based off structure. Okay. If you know that US30 is a super volatile pair, you know that it likes to wick, in different directions. You gotta watch your wiggle room, because where price is now, if this is your entry, you can't trail your stop because you will get taken out. You will. It's not far enough into the move for you to move it. You want to trail your stop where you know your trade is safe from a pullback, depending on what direction the market is going in. If the market is pumping like this, up, down, up, down, up, down, I know my safe stops are going to be right below the previous lows, because I know if the market trend is going to continue bullish, we need to respect the previous higher lows. But if I put my stop here and I know this is my low right there, price can easily come down here, tap into my stop, and continue bullish. So you can't trail your stop where the trade is still valid. So where price is currently, if you entered around here, you can't trail your stop, because anything right here is still valid for the continuation. So if I was to trail my stops on a move here, I would wait for price to break this area here. Then I would place my stops probably above these highs once price is further up above, and look for it to respect the previous low and then continue bullish. When you're trading an indices, it's very difficult to trail your stops depending on where you are, because the pullbacks are enough to the pullbacks are massive sometimes, but it doesn't mean that the trade is invalid. It doesn't. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
You got it. Your screen is so clear and pure. That's all you need. This is all you need. When I do my markups, it gets a little messy because I'm trying to explain what's going on. But for the most part, you really don't need much else on your chart. I've seen people that open up charts and they have all types of stuff. They got like 48 fibs like this. I'm telling you, their chart looks like this. And then they got a trend line over here, and then they got some circles down there, and then they got some squiggly lines over here, and they're like, yeah, I was looking for this here, and then I was looking for that, and then I saw this, and then I took my entry there. And I'm telling you, I did a one-on-one with someone, and I promise y'all, this is how the chart looked. He had about 17 different fibs on his chart. He had lines everywhere. I'm like, and he's explaining to me like what he's doing, and I'm sitting there like, what the for the life of me, guys, I was like, yo, I don't know how people trade like that. How do you see anything on the chart when your chart looks like that? But hey, what did we talk about earlier? What works for one person may not work for the next. I might see this and see one big ass mess. Someone else might look at that and see it clear as day. So, crazy. It is wild. It is wild. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I have seen it. I've seen some people teach and their charts is all over the place. And I'm just like, Ms. on me. Coño. But that works for them. You know, you ever see somebody who has a computer desk and they have just garbage all over their desk, but you ask them for something and they know exactly where it is on the desk, even though the desk looks messy as hell? That's what it is. It doesn't work for you, but it works for the next person. So what are you gonna do? You know? So come on, US30. Get up here. Get up here. Jeez. With a chart like that, they don't even know what they're looking for. Well, he did. He knew exactly what he was looking for. So, hey, to each his own. To each his own. Is your Lambo a daily? Do you drive it every day? So currently I do. I still have my BMW. I actually gave it to my mom to drive, but I was actually just talking about this with a friend of mine the other day, and I'm probably gonna buy another car as my daily. Even though the Lambo can be a daily, I don't want to put a bunch of miles on it. And on top of that, there's some places that I don't want to drive it to, like some parts of town that's a little sketchy sometimes. So like for instance, there's well, I don't know if this person watches my live, so I don't want to say anything because they're gonna know I'm talking about them. There's a place that I go to get something done regularly, and that place that I go to is not a nice neighborhood. And when I go there with that car, I'm always nervous about leaving it parked outside because it's a sketchy neighborhood and you don't see that car in that neighborhood. So for times like that, I might need a different car that's a little less noticeable for when I do that. I hope y'all can read between the lines there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy something else. Probably buy something else cash, something simple, just to drive when I need to go to certain places, do certain things. I can do that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna buy another car next year. Maybe January, February next year, I'll pick something up. You go there to get weed? I don't smoke. Don't take the Lambo to the hood. No. Y'all are funny. I was not buying weed. No. Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to get drugs. No. That was funny. Don't take the Lambo to the hood. Exactly. You can't take that car everywhere, you know. Streaming really helps in avoiding over trading because you probably know people are watching. I don't over trade anyway. Over trading is in the past for me. I have not over traded in years. In years. She be in the trap. No. I was not getting drugs, guys. Oh, y'all making me laugh early this morning. Oh, yeah, I was thinking that. Oh, she went to get drugs. No. Oh, it's funny. Y'all are funny. Emmanuel, when did you know you got it before it started paying off? I'm assuming you're asking when did I know I was profitable? When I was withdrawing more than I was depositing. That's how you know you got something there. When you're not depositing in your account as much and you're just pulling money out and you're good, that's how you know. My cousin figured it out. Yep. I love how you're laughing hard today, Charlie. Good energy. That's you guys making me laugh early this morning, making me forget how sleepy I am right now. That's good when you're withdrawing more than you're depositing. Yeah, that's how you know you got something. If you keep on depositing, you're doing something wrong. You're obviously blowing accounts, so because you have to keep depositing. But if you're withdrawing a lot, I would say you're pretty consistent. You're pretty good. Somebody said it in the chat. I'm not gonna repeat it though. Hey, I don't give you guys enough credit. You guys are a lot smarter than I thought. Y'all gonna get me in trouble, man. Stop saying that. Don't repeat it, please. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. How do I get in the Zoom? Gotta get in the private group. The private group, guys, opens up next month. Next month on December 4th, I will open up the wait list, and you guys will be able to apply to get into the January private group. All right, so mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. December 4th. That's a Monday. December Quattro. December Quattro. Yep. Everybody. Why y'all keep putting that in the chat? Y'all gonna get me in trouble, man. If she watches this, oh my God. If I go next for my next appointment and I get attitude, I already know what time it is. I already know what time it is. Do you have to buy your course to get the Zoom link? No, that's separate. Yo, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. I'm about to pass my phase 2. Let's go. Yes. Hey Charlene, when you started, how did you decide on which course or mentor to take? When everyone has a course or mentorship. So I was referred to Q by a friend of mine who knew Q. So that's how I knew about Q. I never heard of Q before. When I first started trading, I had no idea who he was. It was my friend who was trading, and he knew Q. He was friends, and he recommended me to Q. So most likely when you start out, it's probably going to be a recommendation from somebody. It's probably going to be a recommendation. But nowadays, everybody has YouTube, everybody's online, so you could just go online and see who's out there and then do your own due diligence, you know. Just if you follow enough people, you'll start seeing certain things from different people, and you kind of get a good idea of, you know, who's out there. And everyone's not as transparent, but you know, you can pretty much look at them, look at their Instagrams, look at their stories, look at what they post on YouTube, if they have a TikTok, whatever, you know, you do your due diligence and you find out, hey, do I like this person? Do I like their trading style? Do I trust them? You know, you just gotta, you know, you're gonna go with different people though, because everyone trades differently, everyone teaches differently. So you're gonna have to try a little bit of trial and error with some people before you find, you know, someone that you resonate well with. That's what I tell everybody. You have to find somebody that you resonate with. Someone that, okay, I like how this person talks. I like how they teach. You know, I like their trading style. You know, the one main reason why I gravitated to Raja is because he didn't use indicators. I knew that when I was learning to trade, everybody, every single person that I was learning from and watching used indicators. And I absolutely hated it. I hated it because none of them taught you how to use the indicator properly, in my opinion. I could not understand. Maybe they were teaching it in a good way, but I mentally could not understand it the way it was being taught to me. So I said, I need to learn how to do this without indicators. I don't want to use indicators. If someone can teach me how to trade without indicators, you had my full attention. You had my undivided attention. And I just stumbled on Raja's live stream one day. I don't know, it popped up on my stream and I'm like, oh, this guy's trading live. Let me watch and see. And when I looked at his chart, he had nothing there. All he had was zones, lines and zones. I didn't see no fib, I didn't see no EMAs, I didn't see no RSI bands, no divergence, no this. I didn't see none of that garbage. His chart was clean as hell. Zones, this is what I'm waiting for. This is my entry, this is my stop loss. Bing, bang, boom. That's all I wanted. After that, everything else took a back seat. And I just focused on that. I found a mentor that traded how I liked, taught how I liked, I liked how he taught, traded how I, which was the most important thing. And I was like, that's it, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. How do you calculate points on pips on US30? You can YouTube that. It's not hard. I chose Charlene because she's accessible, and if I have questions. A lot of people sell you a course and you can't ask them shit. Yeah, they do. They do. But cut some of them some slack, guys. A lot of influencers have a big following, much bigger than I do. Their DMs are nuts. Their emails are nuts. They got a lot of stuff going on, guys. So I would just say, be a little patient. Sometimes it's tough. But most good mentors, they have like private groups for their students. You know, Q has the Facebook group for his students. I have my Telegram group. A lot of mentors have Discords and stuff where you can talk to them inside the group. You might not be able to reach them through other channels, but you can reach them through their student groups. So you know you have a good mentor if your mentor is actively vocal inside their student groups, because the student groups that's you. These people invested in you, so you got to show them something. You can't just sell them something and then disappear. You know, everyone is going to need a little help. So if you have a mentor that has a private group like that, then they're probably doing the right thing. If they don't, that's a red flag. So I have my student group. I'm not as talkative in there because I like to let them interact with each other, but I watch everything in there. If anyone asks me or tags me and needs help or messages me privately, I'm right there. I'm right there for all of my students. You know? Are you taking any trades this session? You must have just got here, my friend. You must have just got here. I get on your lives because I like it here and you drop gems, but I don't trade US30 or gold. That's okay. As long as you learn and you're getting value that you can take somewhere else, then you're good. You're good. Who's still in profit on US30? All of you should be good. Now, last night, if I was awake, I probably would have secured something around this area here. I'm trying to see if we can get a pump into this area here, and I might close 2 positions and then let 1 run. So we're gonna see if price can tap into this area here. And if we do, I'm gonna close out 2 positions and leave 1 runner. And then after that, I'm probably gonna call it a session at that point. So it's 9:10-ish. Let's see for 9:30 if we can get a nice little push up here and give us some nice, you know, nice little run to the top, and then we'll be good to go. So we'll see. Gold, I don't know, gold is still moving here. Waiting for gold to give some sort of pullback here. That's what I would be waiting on, but we'll see. Moving down nicely. If you're already in these gold cells, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff there. Good stuff. I'm still in. I hit my TP. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. What prop firm do you use, Charlene? I use Charlene FX prop firm. I use the Charlene FX prop firm. Just hit my TP. Let's go. I'm working on executing my trades and my psychology. Very good, very good, very good. Good stuff. Is your private group a one-time or monthly? It is monthly. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to stay awake here. That's why I'm rocking back and forth. I'm humming. Just trying to stay awake, that's all. Which broker do you use? HANKOTRADE, and the link is in the description box below. Okay, okay. I really liked your last video on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Get some coffee. Coffee does not work to keep me awake. It doesn't. Never has. I don't think it ever will. Coffee, energy drinks, that stuff doesn't work on me. So people are like, take this, take that. Ugh, never works. Never works. I can't wait to have 10K days and be humming my video instrumental. Congratulations on all your success. Really proud of how far you've come. Been watching your consistency, getting good at it. Hopefully 2024 will be my turning. It will. You speak it into existence right now. It will. It will. It absolutely will. Charlene, how long have you been trading for? We haven't got that question in a minute now, have we? Who can answer that question for this person? Who can answer that question for this individual? Just curious. What do you think about IML and those kinds of schemes? I think you should stay far, far away from that company. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat. 4 years. Nope, that person's wrong. Hey Charlene, I saw your last video about being a cop. I used to work for NYPD. I imagine how much the academy gave you anxiety. It was fun after it's all done. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool. It was the hardest thing I'd ever done though. Definitely the hardest thing I'd ever done. Most rewarding, but definitely the hardest. What was your aha moment when you said to yourself, damn, I got this. This is all I need to do? It's not just one moment, guys. The aha moment that you get is a bunch of them. It's a bunch of moments that happen and they all come together. You never have one aha moment, unfortunately. So. Hi Charlene, where can we find out more about your Telegram group? You can't. You become a student, that's it. Can I know what your lot size is? I have 3 standards running. 3 standard lots. 10.00. That is a standard lot on US30 on HANKOTRADE. 10.00. Hey Charlene, has anyone from the academy learned trading from you since you left or became a student of yours? 2 2 of them bought my course, but I don't think they trade anymore. I don't really hear about it much. So no. And even if they did ask me to, like, teach them, I would decline. I would send them elsewhere. I'd send them to Q or some other trader. I wouldn't do it because I wasn't friends with a lot of them and they weren't very nice to me. So I would not be open to helping them at all. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. The academy was very difficult for me. People were super nasty in there and sensitive as hell and mean as hell for no reason. And they're not people that I would ever help with anything, ever, at all. There's probably like 4 people in there that I was okay with, I was friends with. Everyone else, they can all kick rocks. That's just how I feel. They made me cry once, guys. Let me tell you guys. My class made me cry once. Do you guys want to hear the story? I'll give you guys one story time. Y'all love my stories. So if you guys want to hear the story about how my class made me cry one day, drop a yes in the chat and I will tell the story. But if you don't want to hear it, it's okay. We keep rejecting this high, man. I don't know. We keep rejecting this high. Why can't we break that high? Come on, 930, you better push and get out of there. Get out of this mess. Give me a push 930 and get us up out of here. We keep on struggling at that zone here. We rejected it 1, 2, about to be 3 times. Let's go. Jeez, I just want you to push a little bit higher. Is that too much to ask? I bet you if I would have took profit here, this thing would have flew. I bet y'all money. If I would have said, okay, you know what, we're back here. Okay, this is good. 9, 10K, that's fine. Let me close out. Guaranteed it would have flew. Always does that to me. Just garbage. Now I'm holding it, trying to hold it. It wants to come back down.
Well, Mr. Greedy.
You talking to me? I don't know if that person was talking to me. So I'll tell you guys a story. So I'll tell you guys a quick story of how my academy class sent me into a depression for about a week or 2 weeks. So, you guys may not know this, but the police force is much like prison. And what I mean by that is, you know how when people go to prison and you watch those prison shows and you see they say like, oh, you have the whites over here, you have the Hispanics over here, and then you have, you know, the black people over there, right? So everyone's like segregated and everybody has their own little clique. So it's kind of like that in the academy. Everyone kind of clicks up with people. It's almost like high school. And so one day we had a week of defensive tactics class. That's where you fight and, you know, they teach you a bunch of techniques and all this stuff you can't do, stuff like that. So one day we're all inside the room. And it's almost like a fitness room where there's like mats on the floor, mats against the walls, and you're in there in your gear and, you know, whatever. So that particular day, I don't remember what we were doing that day. I know we were doing something along the lines of defensive tactics, but I didn't remember exactly what. But so they give us breaks in between, you know, every like 15-minute breaks, 20-minute breaks here and there in between whatever it was we were doing. So everyone's clicked up in the class. So you have like, you know, the black people you have their little buddies over here. You have the Hispanics, I have their little buddies over there. And then everybody else on the other side. So during our breaks, during class, everybody would break off into their little cliques, you know, and sit down, talk, you know, whatever, laugh it up, whatever the case. So one day we were inside the DT room, and I was with my people and I made a joke where we were talking about that. We were talking about how the class was like divided. Everybody was like clicked up in their own areas. And it's like, oh, you got the black people over here, the Hispanics over here. So I said, and I didn't even mean it in the way that it came out, but I didn't realize it was going to be interpreted in the way I said it. But I said, oh, you got the blacks over here and you have the Puerto Ricans over there. So I referred to the Hispanic people as Puerto Ricans as a group. And one of the girls heard me say that and she got offended. She got offended that I called her Puerto Rican. Now, to me, it wasn't that big a deal. I don't know if someone looked at me and said, oh, you're Jamaican, or something ridiculous like you're Asian or something. I don't think I would get offended at that. I would be like, what? Like, that's weird. No, I'm not Asian. Or, okay, I'm black, so I might look Jamaican. Who knows? Whatever. So anyway, she got upset that I called her or said they were a group of Puerto Ricans. And they just went off like in a frenzy, like, oh, I'm not Puerto Rican. How dare you call me Puerto Rican? I'm whatever the hell she was. I'm this, I'm that, this and that. It was like a big deal for whatever reason. And I was taken aback. I'm like, damn, like, was it that serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even talking to them. They just overheard me say it. So I was like, all right, whatever. So apparently, so you have class leaders. Every week, a different person is assigned to be the class leader. And the reason why they teach you that is because they want you to practice being a leader, to practice taking control, to, you know, command attention, because that's what you need to do. That's the quality that you need to have as a police officer. When you get on a scene or you do something or you're talking to somebody, you need to have some type of command presence, and you have to be a leader and lead where you are and what you're doing. So that particular week, the class leader was this black chick, Haitian girl too, on top of that. And she was the class leader. And I guess they told her, because anything that goes wrong in the class leader has to be the one to handle it. You go and you talk to them and you say, hey, this is what happened, this is this, this is that. And then the class leader is the person that handles everything. So this particular girl, I didn't like her. I didn't like her from the day I met her. She was very standoffish. You know, I'm not going to say her name, obviously, but not a nice person off rip, right? But she was black and she was Haitian. So I'm like, okay, we have that in common. So maybe we could have some type of connection there, but we never did. So we're walking back to the classroom after our session, and everybody walks in the classroom, and I walk in the class with them. And the girl, the class leader, she stops everyone and looks at me, and in front of everybody in the classroom says to me, cadet, you know, we're all one, we're one class, whatever the case, like whatever she said. I don't remember the exact wording, but she basically scolded me in front of the entire class. And everyone's like looking, you know, walking away, you know, like it was embarrassing, because it's like, I felt like as a leader, you know, she could have pulled me to the side in private, took me outside the classroom. Hey, Charlene, you know, this is what happened. You know, this person, you said this. Did you say it? The person heard you say this. You know, they didn't appreciate it. Can you apologize? There's like a certain way you handle things. And I felt like she did it like on purpose. And she like scolded me in front of the whole class. And the class was like quiet. Nobody was saying anything. But it was very embarrassing. I felt like this small in front of everybody. And I'm just standing there like, number one, I was like, okay, you really just did that to me in front of the whole class, number one. And number two, I couldn't understand what I did wrong. I did not understand what the big deal was. I didn't use a racist comment towards her. At least I don't think it was racist. I didn't, you know, I didn't think it was offensive. I just looked at it like, I could not understand. To this day, I can't fathom why that was such a big deal to them, but it was. So I was so embarrassed. I was so like defeated, like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? And then the classmates that I had in my class that were cool with me, like, they didn't say anything in my defense. They didn't stand up. Mind you, we were all having that conversation. So they were all in the conversation with me, agreeing with what we were talking about. And it wasn't like they stood up and they said, yo, this is what it was. We were just having a conversation. We were just making a joke, this and that. They didn't say shit. They just left me hanging, like, by myself. And so the instructor came in, we all sat down, and I'm like a wreck at that point because I'm like broken, I'm embarrassed, you know, it was just horrible. It was a horrible, if you can imagine the worst feeling ever, that was horrible to me. Like the way she spoke to me, looking at me, talking down on me in front of everybody, scolding me like I'm a child in front of the whole class. Like, we're all adults, you know, in classroom, so it was rough. So, so the instructor comes in the classroom, and we go into the books and we start, you know, going over book work. And then I couldn't hold it. I turned my face, I put my head down on my sleeve, and I turned my face, and just tears just started running down my face. And it sucked because I sat like in the front of the classroom, and there's like 4 rows of desks behind me. And I was in the front of the classroom. So I don't want to see the drawdown. So, ooh, do we have some sort of news today or something? What the heck? I know it's 9:30, but whoa. I just need you to go up. If you could just go up for me, that'd be great. US30. That'd be great. So anyway, I just started crying. Tears just started running down my eyes, and I'm trying to, like, you know, keep my composure, because I didn't want anyone to see me crying. But the instructor, who was standing right in front of the classroom, I don't know if he knew what happened or he knew what the situation was, but he saw me crying, and he walked over to me, he leaned over, and he said, go to the bathroom. Like, go to the bathroom, clean yourself up, you know, because he saw how, you know, how I was. And let me give you guys the kicker. When you're the class leader, you take the lead in everything. So whenever you go somewhere, you have to have somebody with you, because you have to have what's called the 15, and your 15 is your backup. So I had to have a backup with me when I went to the bathroom, and it had to be a girl. Guess who had to go to the bathroom with me? Yes, her. The one that made me cry. And if we don't break this high here, I'm probably just going to take profit, because even with this 930 push, we're unable to break that high. I don't know what's going on here. So I go to the bathroom with her. She walks me to the bathroom, doesn't say a word, okay? Walk into the bathroom. And you guys, I am in the bathroom, still bawling my eyes out, okay? Now, I understand that she's who she is. She said what she said to me. It is what it is, right? But I'm gonna leave one position running because I don't trust US30 right now. Keeps on rejecting that high. I'm gonna leave one position running. So I'm in the bathroom, clearly a mess, you know, emotional, crying, hurt, you know, upset, all that. Forget the fact that we're in an academy class, we're, you know, training to be police. Forget all the side stuff. Human decency would say, hey, someone, if you see a stranger crying, you're like, oh, damn, are you okay? What's wrong? Can I do something to help? Here's a napkin, something. Excuse my language, guys, but that fucking bitch stood there in the bathroom with her arms crossed, didn't say a word, didn't give a fuck. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna say that because that's how I feel right now. Did not give a shit about me crying in that bathroom. She did not care. When I tell you cold-hearted, just didn't give a damn. Like, she looked at me like, okay, are you done? You done now? You ready to go back to class? Like, didn't give a damn. I would have much rather have gone to the bathroom with anybody else other than her ass. And then the icing on the cake was her, like, literally not giving a shit. And this is another black female in the class who was kicking me while I was already down. And this is somebody who I'm supposed to be partners with on the street. You don't even, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, bruh, I never spoke to that girl again, ever. From the day we graduated the academy to the day I left the academy. Every time I saw her, walked by her, anything, I would keep my head straight. I don't know. She could have been on fire next to me and I wouldn't even spit on her. That's how evil I felt this girl was. And I was like, nah. And I was good. I was good on everybody in the class. I was good. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm not here for them. I'm here for me. Let me do what I got to do. Graduate, get up out this thing, and get the hell up out of here. I don't need none of y'all. So.
Look what I did.
I don't need none of y'all. So that's what that was. That's just one incident. There was a couple messed up incidents, but that was the one that really did it for me. And then a few years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, I think, I was on Facebook and I was looking up, I'm almost never on Facebook. I'm hardly ever on there anymore. But I'm looking at Facebook and I saw that she went to my page and she liked one of my pictures on there. I just blocked her. I said, oh, hell no. I just blocked her because why are you on my Facebook? What are you looking at my shit for? You know, I was livid. I was livid with her and I never felt so hurt in my life. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on this place. So even from the academy, guys, I knew that I wasn't going to last in that job. I wasn't going to last. US30 taken off finally. Damn, jeez. See, what did I tell y'all? Soon as I close out these positions, what happens? She wants to take off. Soon as crazy. The nerve of US30. I still have one running, which is cool, but really? Crazy. So, but yeah, I never worked with her again. I never spoke to her, acknowledged her. Till this day, if I saw her on the street, I wouldn't say hi. I wouldn't, nothing. That girl is a nobody to me. Because that's an evil ass person. I'm good. I'm good on that. Because her scolding me in front of the class is one thing, but for you to see somebody crying, breaking down like that, and you don't give two shits, maybe she felt some type of way because she's the one that caused it, you know? The way she handled it was shitty. Everyone's not built to be a leader. Everyone's not built with compassion. Maybe that's what the case is, but for me, I'm not built like that. I have a heart. I'm a bleeding heart. I feel for people. No way could I see somebody like that at their lowest point and act like, and even if I don't like you, I'm gonna pretend even for that moment, because that's just wrong. It's just wrong to do that to somebody. So, nah, I was good. I looked at everybody different from then on. From then on, I looked at everybody different. So, she might be here listening to you. I hope she is. I would give her the finger. I hope she is. Fuck her. Anyway, US30 is struggling, guys. I don't know. I think it's going to take a while for us. Remember, I wanted us to break this high here? Really this high. But look at how we tap this same high again, and we keep rejecting. So last time I saw this setup, it took a while before it played out. It took like a day. It took a whole day for it to play out. Because it's a holiday week, we have Thanksgiving on Wednesday and news. I feel like it still will play out, but because of that, it could be iffy. It could be iffy because the last time I saw the setup, there wasn't much news. It was just normal market movement. It was just normal. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to let this run, if I'm going to close. I really want to close. Because I've been in this move since last night. It keeps on rejecting this high. Even with the market push, with the market open, we're still struggling to break. I need this to close above this area. I need this 30-minute candle that just opened to close. And that's the other issue, right? We just opened a 30-minute candle, right? It's pumping up, right? If the next half of the 30-minute candle, which is the hour candle, doesn't close above this area here, more than likely we're probably going to come back down. We're probably going to come back down, and it's probably going to just play around like this before it actually does push up or pushes down. So it's like the scalper in me wants to just close out, but I'm trying my best to like hold my moves a little bit longer here because I've done it before. I know I could do it again, but it's just so hard sometimes. It's just so hard sometimes. So I'm going to let it ride for now. I'm going to go till about 10 o'clock and then that will be it. So at least we got a win, you know, at least we got, you know, some profit. Everybody that took the buys, we all won. Those of you that are still holding, good stuff. Those of you that took profit, hey, we got to close. You know what I'm saying? So even if it breaks up here, I need it to close above that area. I need the candle to close to give me more confirmation that we're going to continue up here. So I need it to close. Please, please, please close. And then we should be good to go. Maybe we get a 15-minute close. We have 5 minutes left in this candle. If we can get a 15-minute closure up here, more confirmation. But 5 minutes is a long time. 5 minutes is a long time. So a lot can happen. It can reject, it can push, then reject. It can do a lot in 5 minutes. So, you know, we're going to let this thing ride here. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd probably close it.
Speaking about that lady that was talking about you like that, like to kind of piggyback off that, how she treated you was truly just a reflection of how she truly felt about herself.
I agree. Absolutely. I agree. You couldn't have said it better. You hit it right on the head there. Because how you treat other people says a lot about how you feel about yourself. It
Exactly.
does. It does. There's no way that you could. There's no way that you could see somebody like that and just not feel bad. Even if you have your reasons, even if whatever, like, you can't tell me that it doesn't bother you in some kind of way. And I used to think that like people were good. People are naturally good. But there are some really evil, cold, heartless people out there. There are people that really would hurt you if they could and not even blink after doing it. And coming to that realization is what's hard, because as individuals, we often want ourselves from other people. Because I'm a bleeding heart, I expect the next person to be a bleeding heart. If I do this, I expect that. If I say, man, I never would have done that to you. What's that quote that I saw on Instagram the other day that said,
you can't expect you from other people.
Yeah. It's like the people you least expect to hurt you or do something to you are the ones that are usually the ones to do it, because you trust them. In some cases, you might even love them. You just can't see that person doing something to you that would hurt you, but they do it. And sometimes it's intentional. Sometimes they do it on purpose, right? I have a friend of mine, an old friend of mine, and me and her are like off and on friendship, right? And a couple, like maybe 1 or 2 months ago, just I was in a good mood, you know. I wanted to open up the lines of communication and everything. So this was a friend of mine, a friend that I've been close with forever, for years. So I shot her a text message one day. I said, hey, good morning. You know, today's a beautiful day. You know, I pray for you every morning like I do all the time. You know, have a beautiful day. You're a beautiful person, inside out, blah, blah, blah. All this beautiful positive stuff. Bruh, she read the message and left that shit on read. And I was like, how does someone send you something like that and you don't even acknowledge it? I'm not saying you gotta call me or you gotta shoot back hearts or you gotta whatever, but you could have liked it. You could have said, hey, thank you, have a great day as well. Something along those lines. And homegirl never responded. Just read it and just nothing. So
you know what it is, Charlene?
Yeah.
You know what it is though? So basically pretty much your friend, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys kind of started out on the same level, and now she's looking at your life now, and technically that's all signs of slick jealousy and animosity. But you got to look into it deep to the point where like this is how she has always felt about you. Like, oh man, like, oh, look at her now. She's making money. She got a Lambo and everything. So of course she's not going to really acknowledge you like that, because of the fact of the matter is you are doing a lot better than her. And she hates to admit that because y'all been so, close and everything. So it's a sense of pride and ego. So yeah, don't expect anything good from that type of person, because if she was a true person that really had your back, she will be supporting you no matter what her situation is, no matter what. She'll be like, yo, sis, I got you. But the fact that she's showing you these signs, red flags, cut her off, love her from afar, see you later, have a nice day, and keep moving on with your life, because that's not a friend. That's an enemy. You
have a point. You have a good point. But the reason why I disagree is because I have a pretty good judge of character with some people, and I don't get that vibe from her. I don't get that vibe from her. Some other friends, yes, but from her, no. I feel like I don't know what the reason was behind not responding, not acknowledging it, not nothing. I don't get it, especially since the day before that we had a conversation, like it was a quick conversation, but it was friendly, but I don't get that vibe from her, because I just don't. Even throughout our friendship, it wasn't never like that. And even though it seems like that with some people, and that's not always the case, because sometimes people got other things going on with them that may not always make sense to the next person, but for them, that's just what they got going on. So I oftentimes make excuses like, okay, it's this, it's that, whatever, that's just what it is. But because I'm expecting me from that other person, I have to recognize that everybody's not you. Everybody's not you. They're going to do, and mind you, I might think that was fucked up. To that person, they might not think nothing of it. That's the thing. Like when I say some people are like super cold-hearted with how they do it, to them, it's another day. It's a random Wednesday for them. But for the next person, it's like, damn, that's how you move. Like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So it's just we've had too long of a history for me to think that of her. But at the end of the day, some things are like, wow, like really, that's how you do the person. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at it from two different points of view with that. But the whole jealousy thing, I don't get that vibe. That I don't get it. But was it a messed up thing? It was. Because there's no way someone can send me a message like that and I don't acknowledge it in some kind of way. That's ridiculous to me, So it is what it is.
Right. I would just say, just keep a watchful eye on her actions, because her actions pretty much gonna tell it all. Even if she doesn't. Well, we don't even speak, so we don't speak. Yeah, we don't have any type of a communication that right now, so it's on that. But yeah, some people like you. For us, certain things are okay. So let's talk about let me see. What's something that's super horrible that someone I don't know, hurting kids. I said people that hurt little kids. To average people, that hell no, kids are off limits. But to that person, in their brain, it's okay to them. So we as a people have to like come to terms with the fact that we can't expect us out of other people. We got to take people for who they are, for where they are. And you can either accept it or you could walk away. Right? Because there's two ways to handle people. You either tolerate them and deal with it, choose to deal with them, or you gotta push them. You gotta push them away and keep it pushing. Because if you choose to tolerate them, you gotta take them with the good and the bad. The good and the bad. Because you pretty much know what you're gonna get with that person. Was I surprised at her not responding? No, because she's done that to me before. She's done effed up stuff to me before. So I get that. I wasn't even surprised.
to get that. But you figure that people grow over time. People change over time. People start to see the error of their ways, and they're trying to be better individuals. And you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you want to give the person the benefit of the doubt. I'm not perfect. I know I've done some things. Not saying that that person, I'm not saying she's a bad person for that. But in that sense, it was like, damn. So her seeing me crying in the bathroom that day, to the next person, it might have been like, all right, damn, you know, okay, let me try to, okay, you know what, here's a napkin. Are you okay? You know, anything I can do to help? But in her mind, you good? You ready? All right, we out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you got to take people for who they are. So my response to that was, you showed me who you really are. I know I don't ever need to associate with you ever again. So if she was out there fighting some criminal or in some trouble, I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna help you. But that's where I draw the line. It stops right there. Don't expect me to ask you if you're okay, check up on you, show up even at your funeral. I'm not doing that. I'm so sorry. I don't give a shit. But at the same time, you can't let what other people do to you affect your character. You can't let them and their effed up ways change how you are to other people. Because now you're letting them win. You're letting them win now. Now you're breeding more of that same effed up attitude out there in the world, when that's exactly what we don't need. That's exactly what we don't need. We don't need more people like you out here. We need more people who actually do care.
Exactly. It's a lot of Karens out here, for real.
Oh yeah.
Bother people for no apparent reason.
Absolutely.
Because they're miserable and they don't have a life. But it goes back to what you're saying, like that old saying by Maya Angelou: if somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Believe
them. Take that. Believe them. To the heart.
Believe them. That's what it is. That's sad, but it's the world that we live in. You know, we got a lot of messed up people out here. And we got to do our best to be the best individuals we can be, make the world a better place if we can, because it's hard out here. It's hard, you know. It sucks. Exactly.
And sometimes family can be like the biggest ones that go against you the most.
Unfortunately, yeah. I got family members I will never talk to again, and I sleep like a baby. I don't lose 1 ounce of sleep over it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to. Nah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. About who? Oh, this person? Oh, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay right here. Okay. Matter of fact, don't even call me about this, but I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to hear about it. I don't give a shit. I'm good. Don't disturb my peace like that. We good over here.
Exactly, man. Because you're going to be straight anyway, man. Because you're going to hop in that clip in the big red Lambo and pull up on there.
Exactly. You want to be there for people who you know will be there for you. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. You want to be there for people who you know would be there for you. If you even have to question, if that person has your back, they don't.
Facts.
They don't.
Yeah, because that's that deep common, that's that deep gut feeling that you know, like I know you ain't for me. So you only want to kind of click with people that match your energy and that provide. What's that RP word? Reciprocity. I can't say it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Reciprocate.
Yes. Match my energy or beat my energy. Meet me or beat me.
Facts.
Meet me or
That's
beat
it. That's it.
Yeah. Everyone has their own demons that they're dealing with. You did your part. Amen. That's why I'm not too hard on certain people with certain things. Because I know, people go through things and not everybody is built tough. Some people break under pressure. Some people can't help it. They just break and hurt people.
Facts. That is all true. All true.
They do. Misery likes company, and hurt people. Oh, you hurt me? How can I hurt you back even worse? Let me show you how I feel. Just because. And it doesn't do shit to help them feel any better. It's just something to do, I feel like. It's just something to do. Some people are really damaged.
Yeah, like most people in the world, you know, it really stems back to their childhood trauma and how the way they was, you know, brought up and raised. Because most of these people had, I mean, that's all they know is drama. They have just been raised and bred in drama type of environments. Their parents wasn't too good to them, or they've been like neglected and rejected as a child. So they grew up with all that type of resentment, and they carry that out into their adulthood, and they spew that stuff out on other people and bleed on other people for no apparent reason. So, like you said, we just got to take people with a grain of salt and just let them be people. Yeah, absolutely. But the pure-hearted people like us, man, we always gonna win. So
of course, that's a given. That's a given right there. That's a given. I'm always gonna have my blessings. I'm never gonna block my blessings by being awful to people just because. Nah, because I'm a big believer in karma. What you put out, I promise y'all, you're gonna get back tenfold. You put out good, you're gonna get back good. You do fucked up shit to people, you're gonna have fucked up shit happening to you, and it's gonna come by the people you least expect it by. Nothing you do in secret it ever stays in the dark. That shit is gonna come to light eventually. Eventually, that's why I do my best. I do my best to walk a straight line, because I know the universe is always watching you. Somebody is always watching your every move. Your every move. You out here lying to people, you scamming people, you telling them stories, you feeding people lies, you hurting people, you doing backdoor shit. Okay, your day of reckoning is coming. That shit is coming, and if it don't hit you, it's gonna hit somebody close to you, somebody you love. Stop playing with it, guys. Listen, nah, we gonna stop playing with it. I'm not doing that. Nah. People can be as hurtful as they want to be, but you walk around here like you're untouchable, like you Jesus Christ. Okay, you gonna learn today. Oh yeah, yeah. Nobody can't be Jesus but Jesus, right? Exactly. Nobody can't be our Father but our Father, and let's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Nah, can't do that. Facts. We can only live by example. We can only be the best person that we can be. Day by day, bit by bit. Like my motto is, I want to be better a little bit more today than I was yesterday. I take it bit by bit. Yep. Exactly. That's all you can do, is try to be a good person every day. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes. We all go through stuff. I'm not saying I'm the best individual ever. I don't make mistakes. I don't hurt people. I don't whatever. I'm not a robot. I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm not anybody. I'm just Charlene. But I try to be the best Charlene I can be. I try to be aware of the things I do wrong. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. I'm not afraid to apologize when I'm wrong. I got my faults like everybody else. But at the end of the day, my intentions are pure. If your intentions are pure when you're doing something, you are right. You are right. Right. Other than that, nah. I can't back you on anything if you know you out here trying to F with somebody on purpose just because. You gotta let that stuff go. You gotta let it go. I went to therapy for 4 years. 4 years I was in therapy. And one of those years is because I did not want to leave my therapist. I was pretty much done. But this lady was helping me so much and helping me learn so much about myself and see so much of what I was doing wrong. I didn't want to leave. And a lot of y'all don't know this, but that's one of the reasons why I stayed at the police department as long as I did. Because I asked her, I said, hey, I'm thinking about leaving the department. Can I still have you as my therapist? And she said, no. She said, unfortunately, I'm contracted to work with the department. I can only see employees of the department. So if you leave the department, you're no longer an employee, I can't see you anymore. And I was like, yo, I need this lady right now. I needed her. So I even tried to bribe her. I was like, listen, I'll pay you under the table. I'll pay you triple whatever your fee is. so I can keep. She was like, no, I'm sorry. Like, yo, I was ready to throw a bag at this lady so I could keep on seeing her even after I wasn't a cop anymore. But I couldn't, you know. But that's because I knew, hey, I had some things about me that I needed to correct. I needed to fix. And this person was helping me get there. And yeah, I could have went to another therapist, but now guess what? I've been seeing her for 4 years. Now I got to go start all over with somebody else. I ain't trying to do that. So it was tough. It was tough. Look at US30. I want to slap the shit out of US30 right now.
Well, I closed out, man. I closed out.
You closed out?
Yeah, I closed out.
I left the one runner going, but I'm like, man, stop it. You should have been up there a long time ago. Now you want to move? Jeez, man.
Exactly, right?
Jesus.
That's US30 traits all day.
Mm-hmm. Look at her go.
Just got its own behavioral pattern.
TP hit just past phase 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I didn't plan to have a therapy session this morning, but wow, it does help. Hey, that's the vibes that you get on Charlene FX's live stream. We talk about everything on here under the sun. Everything
Real.
under the sun. We done talked about everything on this. Oh man, we touched everything on these lives. And what's the best part, guys?
Making money and winning
at the same time. we getting therapy and we making money.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh, crazy. This is good stuff. Anybody else still holding? Anybody got any runners? Don't let me be the only one. I'm about to take profit here in a little while because
I left the runner.
Yeah, you left the runner? All right, cool. This is around the area I was looking to potentially get out. I wasn't gonna hold all the way up here anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna close out. I wasn't looking to hold that long anyway, but yeah, that's a nice move. That was a very nice move there. Beautiful. Love it. Freaking US30, man. I'm gonna smack the hell out of it. Killing me. Still holding. Love it. I know y'all still holding. Y'all some savages. Y'all are some savages. I already know. Some of y'all are holding to like 3,600. Some weird number all the way in the depths of the moon and shit. I already know what time it is. It's 10 o'clock, guys. Do you know where your children are? That was so corny. I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon, guys. It's 10 o'clock. I really gotta get some shut-eye. My private group, I just stayed on here with you guys because we were still in this move and didn't want to cut the conversation short. I hope you guys don't mind. Other than that, I'm not in this move anymore. I can actually sleep in peace because if I was still in this move, I don't know, I might be popping an eyeball open every 30 minutes or so to see where I was at. Trailing my stop loss, yeah. So see, in the situation of trailing your stop, like this area here is where I would put my stop, right around under that area there. Well, we should respect these highs for price to continue bullish. Could price wick all the way down here? It could, but if it's gonna wick way down here, I have a feeling it's gonna just melt. So it needs to stay above that area there to continue bullish, I think. Look at that candle. That's that 930 candle? Sheesh. Wow.
So a quick question, if you're trading with a 10K account, because I know we were talking about lot sizes like last week, what would be your lot size for like a 10K account?
0.50 on US30, like a 0.50.
A 0.50?
Yeah.
And that's just one position?
Depends on the setup. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 0.50. Because 10K is still a relatively small account. You don't want to go crazy because you take a 1, 2, 3K hit, now you're down to 7, 6K. So you want to take it easy. I would say once you get up in the like 30, 40K range, then you want to jump on some standards, because that's where you can withstand the drawdowns and stuff like that. But I wouldn't go too crazy with a 10K. I would still use in moderation. So a 0.50 is right in the middle. Right in the middle. So this therapy session actually helped us make money. Was about to close, but the session made me keep holding, and boy, am I glad I held. I guess you had a good, nice little profitable day there on that move. I love it though. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Great start to the week. Can't ask for anything better than that. Can't ask for anything better. It's going further than that. Check the higher time frames. I'm aware, but I'm okay with taking profit right there. I don't need to hold till it taps that area. We're good. You are awesome, girl. Thank you. It was a small win for me because a tiny lot, but I appreciate it. A win is a win, sweetheart. Pretty soon, they're going to be big wins. Don't even worry about it. They're going to be big wins pretty soon. $12K. That shit hurt so bad. Guys, don't ever get tased. Don't ever do it. That shit hurts. And they tase you for, I think, 3 seconds or 5 seconds. One of those. I don't know. But don't ever get tased, because that shit hurts.
So what did the tase feel like? Like when you was going through the motion, like what was going through your mind?
When I was getting tased?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I think I was shitting on myself. I don't know. I just know it hurt.
Facts. Okay.
What? Man. That's me right there. See that little short person sitting in the front row? That's me right there. About to get murdered. That's the classroom I was telling you guys about. The defensive tactics room with the mats on the floor and the mats all around the classroom. This is what it looks like inside that room. And they were making us fight. I failed the gun range on the first try. I had to do it again. So just a heads up, guys. I almost failed out. I had one last chance to pass, and I ended up passing on the remedial. But yeah, failed it on the first try.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come?
This was we went to the Panhandle. Florida got hit with the Panhandle got hit with a bad hurricane, and we went out there to help. If you look, this building was tore apart. See, there's no door. There's like rubbish and salt back there. People's houses were torn apart. All that stuff. So we all went out there to help them out. This was my graduation day from the academy, and obviously picture day.
When they come for you, bad boys.
Best day of my life. It was effective August 15th, but that was the last day that I went. The next 2 weeks I called out sick so I could use up my sick time before I left, because they don't give you your sick time when you leave. I didn't understand why, but I was like, nah, I'm not giving that shit back. I'm gonna use it. So I resigned effective. That was the last day of my sick time, and that was the last day that I ended up leaving. You look lovely in your uniform. Thank you.
Boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were
Damn, this video's gonna get copyrighted now because I got this playing in the background. Shit. But yeah, if you didn't watch this video, guys, make sure you guys go check it out. It's a pretty cool video. I wanted to show you guys something. Where's that scene at? Right there. So this scene right here, guys. Let me explain.
That one right there. Yeah, explain that one.
I knew some of you guys were gonna ask what the hell is going on there. So, if you guys were on my live when I was telling you guys about my training, how I had the training officer that put me through hell on the first go round. So then I had to do remedial, and I got another officer, and she was a sweetheart to me. So this is me in her car. I was passed out in her car because when I passed my training with her, she likes to celebrate with her trainees. So the guys on her crew, they like to smoke cigars, and I had never smoked a cigar. I'm like, I've done stuff here and there, but never cigars. So they're like, oh no, we're gonna celebrate. You gotta smoke a cigar. So they they made me smoke a piece of a cigar, and that thing knocked me out, guys. I was sitting and this is me like drunk off of a cigar. Like I don't know what happened, but she was like, look at her. So she actually took that picture of me, and then I didn't know she took the picture. She sent it to me later that day, and I was like, oh my God, really? She was like, girl, you was out. I was like, wow. So yeah, wow. From a cigar. That is from a cigar. I was drinking a bunch of water. I hated it. It was so nasty. It was like, ugh. I didn't like it at all. It made me dizzy. It made me feel kind of sick. I did not like it. So that was me passed out from a cigar.
I can imagine the weed though.
Yes. Oh, and some people that day were asking me about my trainer. I actually have a picture of us on my Instagram. I'll show you guys right here. If we go down, you guys will see who she was and how much of a sweetheart she is. This is her. That's us in the car together. Just a sweet girl. She's so pretty too. Look how beautiful she is. Like gorgeous, sweet lady. Just beautiful person inside and out. Just awesome. And she's just as small as me, tiny, short little thing. But she's tough. Tough girl. And she used to be, I think she was a dancer for the Miami Dolphins team. I think she was a cheerleader or a dancer, one of those, for the Miami Dolphins before she was a cop. So super cool chick. We had fun.
Of course I am.
We had fun. We did selfies.
Am I driving? No. Are you gonna miss me? Of course I am. Am I driving? No.
So she was mad particular about her car. Her police car was a truck, and I'm short, so it's hard for me to see over the steering wheel sometimes. So I would always like hit the curb sometimes, or when I would park, I would go a little bit too far. So she hated it when I did that. She was like, don't get too close, and I would hit a bump, and she'd be like, Cadet, what are you doing? So anytime I would drive, she would always make fun of me driving. So that's what that joke was on that second post. But a great girl, and she's on TikTok too. If you like TikTok, she does like a dancing videos and stuff with her daughter and stuff on TikTok. Funniest, coolest thing ever. So definitely check out her TikTok if you guys want to. But yeah, that was the girl that helped me get through that tough time. But she's the reason for this. She made me smoke that cigar. But nah, had a good time. Real good time with her. Of course, US30, of course. Of course you're gonna take off without me. Why don't you? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I say as soon as I close out, watch this thing fly? And what happened? If I was in this move, US30 would have been here somewhere. US30 would have been down there somewhere. Oh my God, it's horrible. Ugh. Anyway, those of you that are still holding, good stuff. Great day today. Very good. She looks very young. Yeah, we were about to. I think we're the same age. Yeah, she's young. Yeah. What's Gold doing? Gold needs to pull back, man. Gold needs to get his butt up here. Come on, Gold. What you doing? What a move today, though, guys. What a move. What a move. Lightweight cigar drunk. Yes, yes. I'm a lightweight drinker. Apparently a lightweight cigar smoker. All that. All that. Are we still in touch? We talk on TikTok. I'll like her stuff on TikTok and stuff, and I can still talk to her today if I wanted to, but not really. Did you work with Marissa? We grew up together. We go by last names there, so I don't know any Marissa. I would need to know the person's last name to be able to tell you. I have to pass my challenge today. Are you saying you did pass your challenge, or you have to pass your challenge? Because if you didn't catch this move, or you weren't in gold cells, I don't know. I don't know. Looking good on that right frame. Thank you. I didn't know you were built like that. Let me take you out. Wow. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go knock out. I am very tired. Any last questions, comments, concerns before I end this live? Because I'm pretty tired here. Well done. Many thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys in the private group, all of you should have won today. Everybody should have won.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good stuff. It's for US30. What would you personally use on a 10K? 0.50. 0.50. Okay. Thank you, Charlene. See you tomorrow. Yes. Very nice pullback on Nas. We don't trade Nas. You need to get some sleep. You must be tired. I am very tired. I am. Okay, everybody. Thank you guys for being on today. You guys are amazing as always. I'm going to take off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Please be reminded that Wednesday is our last stream for the week. After that, it's Thanksgiving, and then we come back next week. All right, everybody. So y'all be good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And good night. As always, it's your favorite female trader, SimpleFX, and I'm out. Peace and love.
Thank you.
All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.